For the leverage kickbacks, we're going to use the leverage king tool. And what you're going to do is you're going to step on the leverage king tool and you're going to pull this up so that way the thick pad of the leverage tool is going to go around the base of the knee. So you want the strap right at the base of the patella. And what you're going to do is you're going to feed this strap through this loop here. And then you're going to use the loop to pull tight, and you're going to pull this one across your body or across your knee while you pull the strap the other way. Don't worry about this. This is meant to help you pull it up. But if it gets in the way, it gets in the way. It's the Velcro is pretty strong, it'll still work. But you want this to be pretty snug on the back of your leg. Otherwise, it'll just slide down. So make sure there's a pretty good tension there. And you want it lined up so that your heel is on the back of the tool. You can kind of adjust this whatever way you want so this way it's not twisted. You use the dowels for balance because while we're working this exercise, the last thing we need to do is worry about our balance doing this. So you want the dowels out in front of you far enough that they're not going to be in the way. That's why I like these long guys. And then you're going to get your weight on obviously the foot that's not going to be doing the work, although it is going to be doing a lot of work. And you're going to let the cable pull your leg forward. From here, what we're going to do is we're going to bend our knee up towards our chest, and then we're going to engage our heel against the leverage tool, and we're going to start to push our heel backwards behind our body. About the time your foot gets past your ankle, that's when you want to extend your leg into a straight position. Now you'll notice that I extended my leg into a straight position, but I didn't extend my spine. So here's what you don't want to see. We're not doing this motion here where we're going into this lumbar extension as we do our kickbacks. So again, pull the knee to the chest, start to kick with the heel back. Once your foot gets just past your ankle, keep your abdominal muscles braced so you can extend the leg out into a straight or almost straight position without changing the curvature in your spine. So we don't want to do this. We want to extend that hip out and keep our core muscles engaged. Let that cable fall or let that leg fall back. Pull the knee back to the chest. Start to drag that heel backwards. And then once you get your foot past your ankle, that's when you're going to extend that leg out straight. If you're doing this right, you're going to feel a lot going on in the hamstring and the glute of the working leg, but you're going to feel a lot going on from a stability standpoint in the non-working or the stabilizing. For the crossbody dumbbell stride, start with a light weight. You can obviously work up to a heavier weight as you get the mechanics of it. We're going to be in a stride. We're start out in a stride position. The dumbbell is going to be across our body to the opposite side. So we're almost like a wind up toy pulling this belly button in so we're not collapsing down into this kyphotic rounded posture, but you keep that belly button in and you're going to get that spinal rotation, but you keep extending that thoracic spine. So what we're going to do from here is as we stride forward, we're going to bring the bell cross body. We're going to finish in this upright position here. So now I'm getting that counter rotation here in this stride position. Then I step back, bring across, and then come back up. So once I get to this position, I'm kind of locking in that core, step back, cross body, stride. So if you see from the side, I'll show you the opposite side. So I'm here, right? You can see I'm hinging and I'm rotating, but I'm not collapsing in here. So belly button in, chest up. I'm loaded on my front foot. I'm going to pull across. I'm stride forward here. And from the profile, so you can see the other side, or yeah, what's happening on the other side. I'm here, step, pulling across, stride forward. the step and press. You're going to start the foot that is in front is the same as the pressing side. And what we want to do is we want to load our weight into this front foot. So it's almost as if we're pulling back on that foot. So I've got this loaded up. I'm pulling with this front foot. My core is engaged. My belly button's pulled in. My chest is up. I'm going to start to press my arm out. Then I'm going to press my shoulder out, protract my shoulder. Then I'm going to get that spinal rotation in my upper spine. You'll see my hip stays fixed. And then once I've gone as far as I can through that, I'm going to activate this glute, this hamstring, and I push myself forward into that stride position. From there, step back, pull back to the starting position, reload that front foot, press, protract, rotate, and then push through that front foot, come into that step. Return back to the starting position. And resisted FMT rolling sit-ups. You can either hold on the foam handles here, or you can hold on the straps here. Kind of depends on the strength you feel like you have in your abdomen, or obviously your distance away from the rack. So you're going to start in a sitting position. Belly button's going to be in, chest is going to be up. You're going to hold your arms extended out in front of you. And what you're going to do is you're going to reverse back into a supine position, keeping those core muscles engaged. Now at the bottom, you don't want to relax completely. You want to stay slightly engaged, and that will help the rolling back up into the sit up. So before you roll back up into sit ups, you want to tighten your quads. And then from there, you're going to drive back up into that seated position and then reverse back down here. So roll and then reverse back up into that sit up, right? If you want to add a little bit more tension, you can either pick a stronger band or you can simply scoot away a little bit more, and that's going to make the exercise a little bit more challenging.